Welcome back, guys, to another video. Making sacrifices, absolutely needed, guys. If you want to accomplish anything in life, you watch a lot of biographies, documentaries. You read a lot of biographies, and anybody who is successful or did something relatively big, they all had to make sacrifices. There's different sacrifices, but at some point in your life, it doesn't have to be permanent. But I would say for a time period, whether it's 3, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, you have to make a sacrifice, and that can be, leisure, socializing, going out with your friends all the time, maybe travel, maybe dating to a degree, and you just have to buckle down and work. And for me personally, when I was working a full time job and I was building up side businesses, pretty much for a lot of months, I would only, besides work and working my side businesses, I would just go to the gym, maybe go out on the occasional date or two per week. But my weekends were pretty much like dedicated to obviously a little bit of relaxation, but then other than that, going to the gym and then working on my other businesses. And I put in that sacrifice, but at the same time, though, I didn't feel like I was missing out on anything because I was truly passionate in terms of what I was doing. But there was maybe times where things were a little bit tough. Maybe the weather wasn't the great, or you weren't feeling the great, or you weren't seeing necessarily on paper the progress, but what you were doing long term was the right thing to do. Um, it's needed, absolutely needed. And like I said, it's not permanent. It doesn't mean that you need to be doing this for like a decade. But I think at some point there's going to come a time where you're just going to have to give up on some things, and you can't just have this perfect balance of everything. That's if you want to accomplish something, especially if you want to become an entrepreneur. Um, I know you might hear stories of someone did it relatively quickly, things happen, but for the most part, you're going to have to give up a lot of time and energy. And then with that, other things are going to maybe have to be put on hold while you work on this. One thing or multiple things, like what I did, depending on the size of the business. And this is something we talk about, guys, in my course. Is if you want to become, successful, whatever it is, even if you're just, maybe studying to become a doctor, or you're studying to become a lawyer, or like I said, like myself, if you're an entrepreneur, you're gonna have to make sacrifices. It's not permanent, but short term, yes, and then that gratification and success long term later, it's going to be much more worth it. I'm telling you, especially after going through it. And even now, it's like I go through different phases. Even now, I'm going back to another period of making some sacrifices because now there's some other things that I want to do. So I know that other things are going to have to be put on hold while I focus my time and energy on the said thing or multiple things. So, guys, with that, hope you found the video of some value. If you did, please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.